Jake Paul is a clown and Brian is a baby clown. That's what they do. They try to get fame off of other people's victories and things like that. So.
Who should Jake Paul fight next? He just called out Tank.
I think he deserves a fight. He can fight Julio Ramirez, or he can fight the Mexican monster, David Benavidez.
And create an amazing sports story. And so I set that goal for myself, and I want to be impeccable with my word and stay committed and prove to myself that I can do this.
Gervonta Tank Davis has responded to Jake Paul's call-out. He referred to Jake as a clown who's only chasing money. However, Tank did mention that he might consider fighting Jake in the future.
When you retire, do you see yourself going the Jake Paul route?
I laugh because I don't want to say it, but
say it, nigga. Say it. You helping everybody else out, so say it, nigga.
Yeah, I would. I would.
Who would the first celebrity you fight? Jake.
Yeah, I fight him for that money. Get him like 190, 98, 200. No, 195, 200. He definitely be in the gym, so I would consider him a boxer. It just he got to fight a actual fighter now, like a fighter.
Who was somebody you could see him fighting, like
Me.
a real you?
Yeah.
After his win over Julio Cesar Chavez Jr., Jake Paul boldly called out Gervonta Tank Davis, declaring his ambition to become a world champion and challenge the best. Jake expressed his desire to fight top-level opponents, showing no hesitation in targeting elite names. In response, Tank Davis acknowledged the call-out and made it clear that he's aware of Jake's ambition. However, many still question whether Jake is truly ready for that level of competition.
A lot more than that. I want tougher fighters. I want to be world champion. Zerto looks slow as shit tonight. That'd be easy work too. Badu Jack, I want everybody. Anthony Joshua, Gervonta, and Tommy, stop running.
Jose Benavidez Sr., veteran boxing trainer and father of David Benavidez, expressed strong support for Jake Paul following his recent performance. He stated that Jake looked impressive in the ring and now deserves to face top-tier competition, including Tank Davis and even his own son. In his view, this shift is positive for the sport, as it blends entertainment with legitimate competition.
He was blocking and taking all his shots, but I think he just got tired, and couldn't execute it. So Jake Paul did a great job.
Who should Jake Paul fight next? He just called out Tank.
I think he deserves a fight. He can fight Julio Ramirez, or he can fight the Mexican monster, David Benavidez.
You won that fight?
Yeah, he deserves to fight all these guys. I think it will be a great fight, and I think he did good. He deserves an opportunity to fight for the world title.
And what would happen if he fought David?
What was that?
What would happen if he fought David?
Well, I think David's in another. I think David's in another level, but let's give this guy an opportunity to fight for a world title.
Jake Paul's victory over Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. did more than raise his profile. It shifted his official standing. According to Boxing Kingdom, if Jake Paul wins tonight, he will be ranked as a top 15 cruiserweight by two leading sanctioning bodies. This new ranking allows current world champions to face Jake as a voluntary title defense. Given the commercial value Jake brings, he will have the leverage to choose which champion to fight and when. Jake is now likely to be ranked among the top 15 cruiserweights, granting him access to major title bouts. His massive appeal means he has influence over matchmaking decisions, positioning him as not just a fighter, but a powerful figure in the business of boxing. While Gervonta Davis is widely seen as one of the most dangerous pound-for-pound fighters in the sport, Jake Paul's name arguably resonates louder outside the ring. His influence extends beyond boxing, through social media, promotions, and crossover appeal, giving him a unique advantage. Many fans note that while Tank dominates in boxing, Jake dominates in brand influence and increasingly in match potential.
What up, fight fans? Now, Gervonta Davis just called out Jake Paul after Jake Paul had his fight with Mike Tyson. Now, we all know that Gervonta Davis is a beast of a boxer, and skill-wise, he's a lot better than Jake Paul. Would it be smart to pair those two up in a fight? Would Jake Paul be too big for Gervonta Davis? What do you guys think?
Jake Paul has made it clear that his boxing journey is about more than just fights. It's about creating an unforgettable sports legacy. In his own words, he's committed to building an amazing sports story, and he's sticking to that goal with unwavering discipline. From his roots as a controversial internet celebrity to becoming a ranked professional boxer, Jake has turned widespread skepticism into undeniable momentum.
In a ceremony that I was doing, he said that you have to become world champion to inspire so many kids and create an amazing sports story. And so I set that goal for myself, and I want to be impeccable with my word and stay committed and prove to myself that I can do this and become world champion in the world's hardest sport in roughly 6 to 7 years. because I think it can be one of the most relatable and inspiring sports stories of all time, and no one thought it was possible. Nobody. Like, look, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, people laughed at me. I'm going to lose to fucking Gibb, then Nate Robinson, then Ben. Come on. So, at the end of the day, that's my why, and I'm dead set on becoming a world champion.